Well, you know, in an emergency situation, whether a natural disaster or not, pet owners also need to consider their animals too.
Yeah, I spoke with a couple of experts yesterday from Hill's Pet Nutrition, and I wanted to get a few tips on how to prepare that emergency supply list for your four-legged friends too.
Good Pet is sponsored by Heritage Animal Hospital.
You never know when disaster will strike, so the most important thing is to be prepared and have a plan. And one of those things is that you need to be able to identify your pet. So like little Sadie here is carrying a collar with an identity tag, or what we prefer is a microchip. The other thing that I do is I have a picture of my dog in my wallet and on my phone. So if my dog runs away, which is also kind of a disaster, I can easily show people what my dog looks like. The other thing is you need to know where the places are where you can go with your pet. For instance, the shelter addresses, but also hotels that allow pets, because some hotels don't. And then last but not least, I think it's really important to have an emergency kit ready.
You know, those emergency kits are critical for any situation, really, because we have them available for our own families when it comes to safety and security, stuck somewhere in the garage or a closet, but we need one for our pets, too. So, Nancy, what should that include for a pet?
Well, I would put at least 3 to 5 days worth of your pet's food, you know, so that's keeping on the same diet that you're feeding them now. And then, of course, the bowl to put the food in, a bowl for water, maybe an extra bottle of water, some extra leashes just in case, and then plastic bags to pick up any pet waste. And then if your animal's on medications, you're going to need several days worth of medication in the Go Kit. And I would make photocopies of the animal's medical records and also take a picture of it for your phone. Put the paperwork in a waterproof Ziploc bag and put that in the Go Kit. And then last but not least, to make the animal feel really comfortable and safe, put their toys in the bag or the kit and any bedding or blankets that you use so that they would feel comfortable and safe during a disaster.
You know, it's heartbreaking when we see video, and we've already seen it, of animals being separated from families, you know, down along the southeast coast. Inevitably, it could happen. What should people do out there that are watching in order to help? And what if a family would ever lose their pet in a natural disaster, what advice do you offer there?
Yeah, so that's really important. So one thing that we started to talk about a little bit is the microchip. So before anything happens, go to your vet, have a little microchip inserted, which is just under the skin. It's just like a rice size little piece of equipment, and then we can scan it. And so rescue workers can really easily find the pet and all the details that are there. So they find where the pet is from, what the owners are, what the address is, etc. It's all on that microchip. The other thing that I think you can do is, for instance, if you have to leave your pet behind, so you can't take your pet, is very clearly in your house is put up signs that there is a pet in the house. So when rescue workers come by, that they know that they can find a pet in your house.